they've changed the way that they see football. It's like, bro, nah, man, I'm not having this, bro. I'm not having it, man. I'm just not. We're not having this idea that you can come and change our way of thinking, bro. You're not. You're just not. Especially for a manager, you know what I mean, that has 12 wins in 12 months. I'm sorry. I'm not having it.
Yeah, but bro, you do all that fancy stuff. You do all that fancy stuff to get beat, yeah, by David Moyes, who's an old school manager. And you get beat by an old school manager with 9 outfield players. So all your fancy new stuff,
Yeah.
and you still couldn't deal with old school David Moyes, bro. So it shows you, like, nothing. Football, the football's the same size, the goals are the same size, the pitches are the same size, the grass is the same length, but these men are trying to invent a new game, bro. Same amount of players, still 11 players on each side, 10 outfield players on each side. It's all the same, bro. Like, not too much has changed in football, but they're trying to reinvent the wheel, bro.
That's crazy, you know, man. Like, when you describe it like that, bro. But like, I've got to see Hoofball now. And this is the thing, though, like, where, you know, the Old Trafford crowd, I don't know if you hear it from on the TV, but they were singing.
I got it muted.
Attack. Oh, yeah, you got it muted. Attack, bro. Like, how on earth, yeah, are we demanding a team to attack, bro? Should be a given, bro. Should be a given. When I pay that season ticket, yeah, madam, I expect goals. I expect, like, you're not even goals. I'll give you just chances. Just give me attacking play, bro. I shouldn't expect that. At My United.
But we have to blame the owners, though, because they should have gone out of their way and made sure they got an attacking manager, bro. Like, they should have made sure they got a De Zerbi, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, as much as there's managers, yeah, like, that have their frailties, yeah, have the right idea. Like, even when you look at Ange at Spurs, yeah, man were complaining, yeah, that they were conceding goals, but they were scoring goals, blood. And now they're not really scoring and they're conceding, and now they hate Thomas Frank, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But the football under Ange was better than the football under Frank. Do you know what I'm saying? And the reality is, I would rather have a manager that has the right intentions, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because intent is very, very important for a club like Manchester United, bro. Intent is important, bro. How you set up as a team, the intent of how you want to play, bro. The intent in this team is non-existent, bro.
Non-existent, brother.
Yeah, big up Aminon, by the way, for becoming a member. Big up to you. But yeah, no, I agree, man. I agree. Like, the intent is the clearest thing, man. I genuinely think if this manager actually played the system the way it's meant to be, I wouldn't complain about the 3-4-3. I wouldn't even look at something, like, as long as I knew there was an intent behind it. But problem is with him now, like, he's so stubborn, though, like, and he don't want to change it. So it's like, who's there to put him into? Like, I need someone just to come in and say, yo, bro, like, you don't know what you're doing. Like,
you know what the problem is, though, with him as well? One of the problems that I realized with Amorim is that he's also made the 3-4-3 look so bad, to the point where managers that play that system are most probably thinking, brother, why is my man got the whole world crashing out on the system when it's not even the system? So this is why I'm saying he's intent and he's implementation of the system tells me he would implement a 4-3-3 the exact same way. You can't survive with my man. So you just need to get rid of him. If you think that he's going to line up in a different formation and the implementation is going to be any different, man, is not going to do it. He just has to go, because the way he sees the game it just doesn't add up with the Prem and how the Prem and how the game's being played here. It doesn't add up, because I look at it and I think to myself, hold on, it's not really the formation, you know. It's what he's asking these man to do.
Yeah.
He's refusing to plug the holes. He's allowing there to be bare space in the middle of the park. And then it has us, obviously, looking at the system and saying it's a madness or the formation. But really, it's my man. It's what he's asking the players to do.
Yes, it is. It's his interpretation of the system. He's happy to play without the football. He just wants to work. He just wants to run. He's happy to let you have the other team, let the other team have the ball, run, try and win it back, try and score goals in transition quickly, bro. Like, that football is not sustainable. There's no element of control, when you play that way. There's none whatsoever. And that's Man United's biggest flaw, is the fact that we cannot control games. This is why even when we're winning, we can't be confident, because we're literally, we're always vulnerable, bro. Like, look at the last couple games before the loss, bro. Winning against Spurs, drop points. Winning against Forest, drop points, bro. And Man United need to be like 3 goals up before man can relax, bro. And we don't.
I can't relax. When I watch the game, it takes Aki. I'm triggered. I feel like when I used to jump the bus when I was going to school, and the conductor can come at any minute.
Bro, the whole time, bro. Man, have to turn down the headphones, lad. Man, are just on high alert, lad.
High alert.
You look at the door.
Yeah,
any yellow, you see. Any yellow, it's very yellow there.
Nah, do you know the worst ones? Yeah, the worst ones.
And they used to get on the back doors or the middle doors.
Yeah. The worst one was the blenders, though. Some of them are blenders, like, you know, you look up at them, boom, you're just nicked.
Bro, we can't relax. There's no relax. Hey, see that bus ride? That bus ride is tense.
Yeah,
you're just trying to make it back.
Well, you know
every time you make it home, you feel like you won the war, bro. You put the war to another day.
Man can't be watching football like that. That is long.
It's long. You don't know what you're gonna get into. I'll just say that on Rance's show. You don't know what the formation is gonna be. You don't know who's gonna play up front. You don't know what system we're gonna do. You don't know if we're gonna score first or we're gonna concede first. You don't know how then, you know what I mean? You don't know, like, it's like, bro, how can you move to an emotional team? We're an emotional team, you know. If the weather's right, and that is real talk, everything's got to be right for us to win a game, bro. And that is mad, bro. You can't just go into the game and think, yo, this is what's going to happen. We're going to win this because I know that player's going to step up today. Like, I'm looking at Mbumo, and I'm like, yo, Mbumo, get the ball to Mbumo, man. Get the ball, yo. But then Mbumo can't do it every week, man.
No,
he's not a world-class player. He's not like he's a shooter, he's a driller, but like he's not someone that you say like, oh wow, he's gonna make us play better. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. He might score the goal, but he won't make us play better. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And that's the difference between us right now. Like he said here, big up to Nuruddin and Rhino. He said here, we can say it's 4-4-2, but 5 minutes later it's 4-3-3 or 3-4-3. I'm open to everything. People think I'm fixated on one idea, but I simply start from a base. But what do you mean by that? What do you mean you start from a base? What's the base? The base is the 5. I didn't see. Why is he lying to me about but 5 minutes later it's a 4-3-3? When was it ever a 4-3-3 in that game, bro? Please tell me.
Bruv, the only time you know what Amorim does, yeah? Like, he's a master gaslighter, because you know what he says, yeah? Right. He says sometimes it's this, sometimes it's that. The only reason why the formation changes in play is because players are chasing other players. So it will be a 5 at the back, and then De Ligt might follow his man into the midfield, and then it turns into a 4-3-3. But it's not really a 4-3-3. You've just got 3 lines, yeah, because De Ligt's followed someone. So that's why the formation's always morphing. So he tries to lie to us saying, oh, yeah, we play 3 or 4 different formations in it, but we don't. It's just players following players and ending up in places. That's not the same as setting a team out to be in a defensive structure of a 3-5-2 or a 4-4-2. Like, there's no set structure. If you watch Man United play, when the ball's in motion, the players are just following the ball like this.
Yeah.
Like, there's no structure, bro. And if you look at the goal we conceded, Casemiro's here, Bruno's here, bro. They're meant to be playing beside each other. Cass is here. Bruno's up here running backwards to try and win the ball. Why are you that far away from Cass? And why are you ahead of play, bruv? Why? Because we got a box midfield here. We got 2 10s. Why are you ahead of the ball, bro? Like, why?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense, because we've got 2 10s, so we don't need you ahead of the ball as well. And this is the problem with the system. It's not even the fluidity, it's chaos, bro.
Yeah.
It's actually chaos.
You're relying on chaos, man. That is mad, you know, to think. Someone just wrote there that the centre backs and our wing backs or whoever at the back have got majority of the ball, bro. Like, what? And when they get the ball, like, it's like they pass it side to side. I don't want my centre back having most of the ball, bro. I don't need to. That's why when I think Jamie Carragher said it, yo, you normally what you would do if you had 10 men, you would even get like Casemiro play centre back here, and then get an extra attacking midfielder. So then you don't even need to really have the
you know what's mad? What's mad is that he's lucky, and this is why I always big up Ahmad. He's lucky, that he's come across Ahmad. Because if we didn't have Ahmad, who would be playing in that situation?
It would be cool.
Who would be in that position? If he didn't come to the club and Ahmad was there, a technically gifted footballer that can play in multiple positions, that is good on the ball, that can make his position and turn it into what he's turned it into. Okay, if he would have went into it he would have had to go in for a player in the summer. Who would he have brought in to be under pressure as a right wing back for Man United? Where would we be without someone like Ahmad?
The guy rejected him. The guy Quendo, but he rejected him. It would have been Quendo.
But that would have been Quenda's first season. It would have been under pressure. The reality is we would have had a similar player like a Dorgu or Delo will be right back. We would be in trouble, man.
Yeah. Man say you don't have an attacker. Bro, Shea Lacey's on the bench, bro. End of the day, we put in attackers. You know what I mean? Other clubs are putting in attackers and nobody knows about these guys. So why not put Shea Lacey in there? I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but I'm sorry, like you say there's no attacker there, but you know, we've seen this before. You can put attackers in there, bro, if you want to.